Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CDW Nitro, episode 14. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have a stacked card here for you. And to start us off is the hometown hero of Canada, Sami Zayn. As he's here tonight, he will be taking on the Olympic gold medalist, the wrestling machine Kurt Angle, here tonight. And that will start us off. Unfortunately for Sami Zayn, his track record in CDW is not that great. His first match was on, I believe, episode 3 in the Intercontinental Championship Gauntlet match. He was eliminated first, unfortunately. And a few episodes later, he would lose to Dirty Dom Mysterio. And now, the wrestling machine. You want to talk about a man who can go the limit. You want to talk about a man who has no stoppage in his way from achieving whatever he wants in this company. That is Kurt Angle. His track record isn't great either, but he did challenge the former Intercontinental Champion Daniel Bryan at the first ever CDW pay-per-view Fight Night. He did come out with a loss, but he would later beat Cody Rhodes on an episode of Nitro. We haven't seen him since then, I don't believe. Now Sami Zayn with a headlock on Kurt. I don't know if you're going to out-wrestle the wrestling machine. It's now Kurt with a waist lock here. Now Kurt, Sami in a German, no! Escapes, and now Exploders! Oh my gosh! Kurt Angle dropped right on that bad neck, obviously. He won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck. Kurt has Sami, maybe a full-away slam. He's got Sami up. Sami now, wait a minute, turns it around. Tornado DDT onto the dome of Kurt Angle. Quickly back up to his feet. Got Kurt in position. Blue Thunder Bomb connects to Kurt Angle. Sami and Kurt now maybe looking for that brainbuster. Kurt now able to slide out. What a counter. German suplex off the top. Sami might be dead. What a counter by the Olympic gold medalist. This match is insane so far. Kurt got a hold of Sami now. Hoists him up. Gold medal Olympic slam. The Angle slam by Kurt. Kurt now talking some crap to Sami Zayn in the corner. Going for a clothesline. Sami caught him. Sami caught him. Exploder suplex in the corner. He's got him set up. Sami's just got to get up. Angle is set up, and Sami now running to the corner. As the fans are on their feet, they're getting ready for that haluva kick. They know it's coming. Kurt Angle's in position. Sami now running towards the... Oh, Kurt caught him. Oh, no. Kurt caught him. Turns it around. What a counter. What a counter into the ankle lock. Will Sami tap? This match has been grueling so far. Will Sami tap after the battle? Can he sustain the rest of the pain? Will Sami tap out to Kurt Angle? He's been in there for a while, and now Kurt, what is he doing here? What is Kurt doing here? The official's asking him. Oh, he's done. Sami, you gotta tap now. You better give up. You're just gonna do more damage to your ankle. I don't know how much longer Sami can take it for. Kurt Angle's got it wrenched in deep. And that's it. Sami taps. Sami Zayn taps out. What a win for Kurt Angle. What a match. What a match to start us off here tonight. Kurt Angle victorious once more here in CDW. The Olympic gold medalist. I just want to say thank you for showing me around here. I'm sorry. Of course, SA, and thanks for the advice. Me and Dragon are going to have a 5-star tonight. Make sure to let you know. Thank you, Penta. I'll make sure to get back to you. Appreciate all the work. Hey, who do you think you are, huh? You saw me just go whip Sami Zayn out there, didn't you? Yeah, that's right. So you think you can just barge your way into my company and just be the number one guy backstage? You're just some lousy luchador from some lame promotion nobody knows about. They put your name on the board and they think that you're all big and cool. There's nothing about you that's interesting. I'm the wrestling machine. You're just some guy who's so scared he has to hide behind a mask. Yeah, what you gonna do about it, huh? What you gonna do? Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Jeff Hardy and the winner of the first ever CW Hardcore match, Darby Allin, as we're here to speak on the attack. Listen, that match 2 weeks ago, me and Sting, look, I know how it ended. I know that I beat him like I said I would. But me and Jeff, we're not done. Because we know the truth, and we know what happened backstage. Sting was the one that took out Jeff Hardy. We don't know why, but we're gonna find out. We're not done with him. Listen, man, I gotta know, like, what his problem is mentally. He has something wrong with him. He used to be someone I looked up to, and now he's nothing to me. And if he really wants to go after my buddy like that, turn on Darby, he doesn't know what's coming for him next. So just like Darby said, we're not done with Sting. And I don't know what the GM's announcement is next week, but I'm going to try to talk to him, and I'm going to try to get my hands on Sting as soon as I can. Jeff, Darby, thank you for your time, man. As always, back to CW at the announce table. And now Tama Tonga hoisted up by Drew McIntyre. And now Tama looking to escape. He's got him hooked for the Tongan twist. Connects to the neck of Drew McIntyre. As Tonga Loa looks very proud of his brother. Drew McIntyre now with Tama Tonga in position. Is he looking for a powerbomb? Hoists him up. Lifts him up the extra mile. Massive powerbomb. He's not done there, rolling through with it. Into the future, elevated future shock. To Tama Tonga, not be it. Sheamus looks pleased with his partner. And now Tonga Loa. If I guess the ruthless jabs, I guess. On to Drew McIntyre. And now Tonga Loa gonna hoist him up for the world's strongest slam. On to Drew McIntyre. And that bad back there as Tama Tonga looks on. Sheamus and Tonga Loa now running off the ropes. High velocity. Here they come. Sheamus, big knee. Oh my God. Might have just broke the jaw. Drew McIntyre now with a big dive to the outside. Takes out the Tongan brothers. What a match and what a dive this has been. Sheamus now. Drew holds him in position. Wait. Oh no. Drew got hit with the brogue. Tama moved out of the way. Another inconvenience with this tag team. If you remember, wait, screw what I was saying. Tama Tonga now with the roll-up. Can he do it? They got it. They are moving on to the semifinals of the #1 contender tag team title tournament. Sheamus is out of it. What a win for the Tongans as they move on to the semis of the tournament. And now what? What? Drew, what are you doing? Oh my God. And Drew McIntyre has just turned on his tag partner. And inadvertently, Sheamus cost them the match with the brogue kick to Drew McIntyre. I can't believe it. Drew McIntyre turns on Sheamus. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, as he's going to speak on his future. Thank you, Jeff. And, yeah, I've been getting a lot of questions about that. First off, DX, as of right now, unfortunately, is put on hold. Triple H is injured from No Way Out. I survived. I am here to become what I was meant to be in this company. And that is the single best wrestler alive. And much like I've always done, I will do whatever it takes to prove that I'm the best in the world. to prove that I'm the Heartbreak Kid and to prove that I can live up to my nickname. Just because my partner's injured doesn't mean I can't achieve great things on my own. And I'm excited to tangle with the many superstars that are here in this company, but my main focus is on getting to the top and staying there, like I've always done. I hope that I can make Hunter proud. I hope that he heals up soon, because DX is not over. But my chapter is just beginning. I hope that for everyone in this locker room, they're put on notice that the Heartbreak Kid is I would get you ashamed about the talent here in CW. And I know that I haven't been seen because I was just signed last week. But Shawn, I'm here to ruin everything that you have planned. I don't know who you think you are running your mouth, but I'm Okada. And you think you're the best wrestler alive, but look at how many 5-star matches I've achieved throughout my career. I am the single greatest signee this company has ever had. I am the falling grace for them. I am gonna reach new bounds that only you could dream of. And if you even get in my way or think of getting in my way, it'll be over for you before you know it. And you'll be sidelined just like your partner. I was here for a reason. I am here for a reason. So stay out of my way, or I'll make you my bitch. And ladies and gentlemen, what a moment that was backstage. The Rainmaker Okada has debuted here in CDW. But on with the show as we are getting ready for our Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge. As Obafemi last week stated that he wanted some real competition. So we're here tonight to see if he'll get it. As we await the arrival of the ruler, the CDW Intercontinental Champion Obafemi. For the past 3 weeks, Obafemi has held open challenges and dominated all of them, winning in pretty much, I think, under 30 seconds in all of them. But he hopes to have a real challenge here tonight, as he stated last week, after destroying Lexus King in an open challenge. But the question is, who will step up to the ruler? If I was in the locker room, even though it's a free title shot, I don't think I would do it. I mean, it's Obafemi we're talking about here. You gotta be stupid in the head to challenge Obafemi. And the fans are on their feet, as there is the ruler. Obafemi now awaiting his challenger. Who will it be? Oh boy! Let's go! Mello don't miss. Ladies and gentlemen, Carmelo Hayes. He is him. Here he is. Carmelo Hayes is in CDW. Another debut here tonight. We had Penta, we had Okada, and now we get Mello. What a moment for Mello here tonight, as he looks ready to take it to the ruler. And now these two staring each other down. I'm excited for this clash. Now Oba going for the clothesline, how he normally starts off his squash matches. Now Mello looking to surprise him with the springboard backwards DDT. Caught the ruler off by surprise. Mello now standing against the ruler, jumps up, drop kick right to the chest. Femi now bounces off the ropes. Massive clothesline. Wait. Mello rolls through into the powerbomb position, maybe. Tries to hoist him up. No. Femi counters it. Belly to back. Oh my god. Mello is dead. And Femi has taken control of the match once again. Femi there to meet Mello. Caught him in a chokehold. Oh my god, off the top. And now Femi's back down. Big splash. That's it. That'll do it. Near fall. Oh my gosh. And Obafemi looks surprised that he hasn't squashed someone. He hasn't had a real match, technically, in CDW. Carmelo now on the second rope. Big super kick. Stuns Femi. Femi is locked in position. Melo, don't miss! Connects. That big smile on the face of Melo. But now he's got to get him turned over into the cover. Will Melo become the new CDW Intercontinental Champion in an upset? Finally gets him into the cover. Whoa! Femi powers out at 2.5. What a close call that was for the champ. And now Melo off the top rope. Could be looking for elevated first 48. But got caught by Femi. Turns him around. Oh, what a transition! Fall from grace! Oh my God! What a win for Femi! What a reversal! What a match! And what a match that was. Melo gave it his all, and Femi was surprised. And what a match as he offers his hand. Wow. And Melo takes it. What a show of respect between these two athletes. What a show they just put on for us. What a moment for these two. Wow. What a match. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, let me tell you a little something about what Stone Cold thinks about the CW locker room. I think that I'm the locker room leader, and I think everyone back there is a big wuss. I think that Stone Cold needs to head to the top of the card here at CW. I think that Stone Cold Steve Austin deserves more than he's been given. I wasn't even featured on CW No Way Out. I haven't been featured for the past 5 weeks on CW television. I think that Stone Cold Steve Austin deserves more in this company, and I don't think I have to prove it. But if I do, I can go out to that ring at any moment and beat any son of a bitch that I have to. Cause I am Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I don't need anyone's approval of what they think I am and what they think I can do. I'll tell you what Austin thinks. Austin 316 says I can whip their son of a bitch.
Well, Steve, thank you for your time. And as per usual, back to CW at the announcer's desk. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And next up is the CW North American Champion, Will Ospreay, as he speaks on Jay White and AJ Styles, the Bullet Club. How will he respond to the non-stop attacks and torments from these two? As here comes the champ, Elevated Ospreay, ladies and gents. He is here. Obviously, for the many weeks since No Way Out, AJ Styles and Jay White have tormented the champion. He has not been able to move on from them. He wants to continue his journey, but he has a few roadblocks in the way, and their name is Jay White and AJ Styles. Ospreay knows that he has to do something about it, and they won't just go away. So let's see what he has to say here tonight, as we hand the mic over to Will Ospreay.
Oi, look, bruv. I'm tired of AJ Styles and Jay White's causing problems to my title reign. They're like a mosquito that I can't get rid of. I am not able to move on and face new challenges until I take care of the Bullet Club. Listen, last week when AJ got involved in me and his buddy's match, that really pissed me off. because I thought I was getting one step closer to finishing this chapter of my story. But now I'm one step further away. Look, AJ, I told you 2 weeks ago, if you want a shot at my North American Championship, you can have it. But you gotta show up to work. And I know this week, you and Jay are on vacation. But I am wide open at any chance you want. I am not gonna hide in my shell much like you are. I'm not the same kind of person that you are. I am Will Ospreay, bruv. I'm not afraid of you and your cheating and your tactics of hiding away. I am not afraid. And like I said, I'm tired of you messing around with my life. I am tired of you ruining everything I'm trying to achieve in this company. You've already ruined my newly bound friendship with Swerve Strickland's, and now you're ruining my weekly matches that I've put on my hard work for all these people that pay their hard-earned money to see. AJ, I'm done with you. I will not stop until I put you into the ground and you are done messing around with me. I will not stop until I achieved what I've came here for, and I will not stop until I've gotten everything that I've wanted. So yes, bruv, I am holding an open challenge for you for whenever you are ready and decide to show up to work. So I hope you appear soon, bruv.
And a challenge has been made by the champion. What a statement. And I know AJ Styles and Jay White are at home watching right now, and they are probably on their feet. They have been warned by the champion, Will Ospreay. I hope they're cautious, because Ospreay is elevated. Dragon Lee and Eddie Guerrero into the lockup here. These two have so much respect for each other, but they're here to see who can get the better out of each other. Now, Dragon Lee running up, tilt-a-whirl across Eddie. What a Mexican destroyer! Tilt-a-whirl, Mexican destroyer by Dragon Lee onto Latino Heat Eddie Guerrero. What a match this has been so far. Dragon Lee now. Eddie Guerrero with a big clothesline sends Dragon Lee to the outside, as now Eddie running the ropes. Eddie now diving through, suicide dive, catches Dragon Lee, and both men are down on the outside. Eddie now has him hooked. Can he hit the signature Three Amigos? There's one. Dose. Can he hit Trace? Hoists him up. Wait a minute. Tornado DDT. What a counter by Dragon Lee. Out of the Three Amigos, he saves himself there. Wow, Eddie is knocked out of it. Dragon now jumping with a dive after Eddie Guerrero, the Tope Con Hero, if you will. On to Eddie. Dragon Lee now running up. Eddie Guerrero's hurting. Oh, Project Dragon connects. Can he do it? Wow, what a win for Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee is now 2-0. I should say 2-1 here in CW. And what a match. These two love each other like brothers. Dragon Lee offering the hand, of course. Eddie takes it. And these two embrace, center of the ring. What a win for Dragon Lee here tonight. What a match, what a moment for these two. What a match. What a showing of talent these two just put on. And Dragon Lee was victorious. Some would say that's an upset, but Dragon Lee has a lot of potential here in CW. And now, ladies and gents, we get ready for our final segment of the night. It will be the CW World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk. It will be Roman Reigns and the Usos. It will be Kenny Omega and the Bucks. And it will be Jon Moxley live in the same ring with the general manager to see an announcement, as the GM William Regal is already out here, as you can see. What is going on? Kurt Angle has the ankle lock on Penta backstage. We gotta get some separation. Penta just debuted today. What is going on? The official's gotta break that up. As the general manager is surprised, but there's nothing he can do. He's outside the ring. He's waiting for a bunch of superstars. I hope they break that up. Penta literally just debuted today. The altercation backstage earlier obviously led to that, I'm sure, but we gotta move on. I hope we can get some order backstage. Kurt needs to go home now, but we gotta get to this segment without further ado. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the CDW World Heavyweight Champion, the best in the world, CM Punk! And here comes the second city saint, the voice of the voiceless, the CDW World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk, as he is here looking better than ever. Punk is ready. Apparently him and the general manager have been in talks for the past few weeks to get something sorted out with him and his challengers. So we're going to see what that announcement is here tonight, I'm sure. The fans love him. They're on their feet for Punk. Punk, I appreciate you for coming out here tonight. Obviously, for the past few weeks, we've been having film meetings, and we finally got something sorted out. And obviously, I'm not going to announce it until the rest come out, but I'll let you get your mind straight. Appreciate it, William. And yeah, I do got a few things I want to get off my mind. Wow, Punk didn't get to say much there. As here comes, I guess, the head of the table, Roman Reigns. This guy right here, he's got a problem. He can't move on with himself. As Roman Reigns obviously has aligned himself with his cousins, the Usos. The fans showing their displeasure for the bloodline. Roman Reigns and the Usos are a dominant force here in CDW. As there they are, family above all.
Hey, you listen to me. I don't know who you think you are going out here. I don't know what you think you were gonna say right there, but I know you were gonna talk crap that you're too scared to say to my face. And I'm done taking the disrespect from people like you, from people like the Young Bucks, from people like Kenny Omega, from people like the fans, from the general manager, from the locker room, from everyone, especially Jon Moxley.
And oh boy, here comes someone that everyone is excited about. The former lunatic fringe, Jon Moxley. What a debut he made at CW No Way Out 4 weeks ago, where he screwed Roman Reigns out of winning the CW World Championship. Mox is here to make a statement for the World Championship. He thinks he deserves it, and I think everyone in this building does too, except for Roman and the Usos. And probably the Bullet Club. Hey Roman, why don't you listen here, huh? You think you're getting disrespected? Do you want to know why? Because you're a coward. I came to this company for a reason, and that was to take everything that you took from me. But the second reason is I want that World Heavyweight Championship, and I know you want it too, but I want it more than you've ever wanted it. I deserve it more than anyone. I mean, everybody's just getting cut off. Are we serious right now? Because here comes the Bullet Club, unfortunately. You want to talk about a brute dominant force here in CW, the Bullet Club. Kenny Omega and the Bucks. Of course, the Young Bucks are the first ever CW Nitro Tag Team Champions and the current CW Nitro Tag Team Champions. And Kenny Omega has been gunning for that world title since, I believe, CW Nitro episode 11. As Kenny Omega and the Bucks are making their presence felt here in Florida tonight. Alright, listen here. I didn't come here to stay in Florida. I didn't come here to be here any longer than I already have been. And I came here to listen to what the general manager had to say, not look at these knuckleheads in the ring that have no IQ compared to me and the Bucks. But listen, if I don't get what I want tonight, things won't end good for Phil, John, and Roman. So GM, get on with the announcement now. This will be the first time I'm saying thank you to Kenny Omega. But ladies and gentlemen, to firmly introduce one of my two announcements, my next one will be made next week. But to introduce my announcement, in the main event of CDW Nitro episode 15, there will be a 6-man gauntlet match to determine CM Punk's #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. 3 of the confirmed participants are Kenny Omega, Roman Reigns, and Jon Moxley. The rest are mystery opponents. Ladies and gentlemen, one rule about this. Tonight, or until next week, if any 3 of you lay a finger on one another, all of you are taken out, and you will be replaced with 3 different men. So I suggest you all get out of this ring right now and go home before things get too heated and you lay a single digit on one another. But it's official. Well, I'm glad y'all princesses finally found out our announcement, and I got a few things to say before I cut this show off the road, you know? I hope none of you win. I hate all of you equally, and you all suck. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining in on the CM Punk show. Good night, Florida. And what an announcement made by the GM. I am ecstatic behind my announcer's desk. Next week in the main event, a 6-man gauntlet to determine CM Punk's #1 contender. I'm excited to see who those 3 mystery opponents are. I cannot wait, much like everyone in this building. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, drop a like, share this video, and we will see you next week on Nitro. CDW out.